Hi there, Grim here. I've got a Build and Battle Stadium box. I think it's the Paradox Rift version. I think the one I opened before was just normal, like Scarlet and Violet. But thought I'd go into it, see what you get in. Of course, at the back it does tell you. They're basically like the ETB boxes, but not as cool. In my opinion, the ETB boxes are better. You do get more like cooler stuff in them, you know, because you get like the sleeves, deck dividers, stuff like that. Whereas, I mean, you get more boost packs in these, I think. So you got 3 Paradox Rift there. Still get dice. So these are red with blue. I've got a tin filled with dice in these now because how many ETBs I've opened up. Got a chunky energy pack. Love to see it. And then 2 of these battle deck things, which I've got some scissors here that'll help. Ugh. They will basically just have like an accumulation of some cards. I don't even know if they're like, from memory, I'm not sure if it's stuff that, did I even cut this? Maybe I just did a really poor job of cutting it. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, I'm not sure what the, you know, there's any good staples in these. I forgot what was in the last one, honestly. I think they always have like a holo at the start as well. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, they've got this little like, man, I think this is just a card list for Paradox Rift. That in there. Okay, it's quite a cool looking Exatu. So you get 4 Paradox Rift in here, so I'll throw that on there. And this one's got an Exatu. It's actually quite a nice looking artwork of an Exatu as well. Scissors are going to be needed for this. Yeah, so you get like a single holo in this, if my memory is correct, and then you get oh my lord, I can't get these open. There we go. And then you get like a bunch of commons. I'm not sure if it's like just commons for the set list, maybe, or it's just like commons that are, I guess, half decent at the game. So our holo is Exatu, which is actually quite nice. It's got the Paradox Rift stamp. What's your base type? Okay, so attaches stuff. Yeah, okay, so you got like staples and stuff in it. And then just some like random Pokemon. Basically, because you've got the other decks as well. I've ordered some of them as well, you know, like the Charizard EX and stuff like that. So you do get decks with those in, and they're better from what I've seen. They're like proper, pretty decent decks. Apparently, Dragapult EX is meant to come out as a you know, battle decks to get, which Dragapult EX is actually a really good card currently. So if you're able to get him from a battle deck and you want to get into the game, I'd probably say it's well worth it. 4 packs or an Aegislash. Nice. I'm a fan of Aegislash. I'm not sure if you get the exact same like staples, you know, like the Ultra Ball we had before, and the, I forgot what it's called, the little pot that searches energies. Oh, Rare Candy Nestbles. There are different ones in this one. Okay. And then, of course, the Aegislash. Golisopod. Oh, yes. This is our deck right here. Got Golisopod in. And Aegislash are 2 Pokemon I'm a fan of. Okay, so fair enough. But yeah, the ones like the X's are probably better. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of decks that use stuff that aren't EXs and still do good. If you can get a strong Pokemon that's not an EX, it's great, because your opponent doesn't take 2 prize cards from it. So you get 11 packs altogether, which is 2 more than an ETB, but you don't get the sleeves and the deck dividers, etc. Which is kind of down. I prefer the ETBs personally, but I saw these and I was like, I'll grab one anyway. It'll have staples in. I don't mind having spares staples anyway. And these have packs in as well, so at least there's some form of entertainment value to them. One's at the front. We'll call them electric to start off with. It's steel, lucky steel. Is the luck with us though? A Wimpod. It's a good sign already. Wimpod, best boy. Is there a Galysopod, like illustration rare or full art? Because I wouldn't mind that. Galysopod's up there for me. So our reverse hollow is a Pansage, to a Curse Duster, to a hollow Yveltal. Okay, very nice. I do like getting hollows of the what you call it, this is the empty packet. I'll pop that in my box. We're saying Psychic of legendaries. They always do look pretty good. Horsey, Joltik, Natu, Exploud, Mela, Slitherwing, Remoraid reverse, Porygon 2 reverse. Oh, nice. Okay, a Toxicity EX. I am a fan of Toxicity, and he's a Terra. We love to see it. Alright, so from 2 packs and EX. I can't remember what I got last time I opened one of these packs. I think I got like 2 EXs from them. I can't really remember. I'm not sure how they if they just pick 11 random packs and throw them in here, or it's like, you know, maybe they try deliberately not to give you like too many good stuff in this. I don't know. Fire. We're going for fire. But still fun, I guess, to open packs. This would probably be like a decent gift for like a kid, I think. Ancient Capsule, reverse Masquerain, reverse Latios into a hollow Iron Moth. Yeah, if you're getting like a younger kid something like this, it'd be probably good because it has got packs in. I gotta say, these are quite easy to open at the top, like the glue's not on properly. Weird looking. We're going for water. It's dark energy. But yeah, like if your kids want to like get in something, I'd say these are really good for kids. You know, because then they get the battle deck, so they want to start learning how to play. Nothing too complicated either. And then of course they get to open packs as well, which is fun. It's always great opening packs. The reason I've struggled to collect in this, I just don't think I'll be able to after some time. Having like ETBs and stuff lying around. If I get Pokemon Center ETBs, I'm definitely going to keep them sealed and I won't ever open them. But I just feel like I can't collect normal ETBs because they'll be sat there and talking to me. Like I've had some booster boxes aside, sealed at the moment, and I've just not been able to open them. But it's, in my opinion, if you do want to collect, it's like getting one of each of every product that comes out and just putting it aside somewhere in a protective box or whatnot. Really good idea. There are people that sell cases as well for like booster boxes, ETBs. I think they're maybe like £10 to £20 each. I'm not exactly too sure. They may have some variety to them, but you never know. You could end up, the boxes can end up being like Evolving Skies, which is like on the way to rise, and probably it's like 1,000 for a box. But you probably want to keep something like that in a case. In a £20 case, it equals out if it's in mint condition as well. We're gonna say electric. It's fire. Rip. But for sure, like if you're collecting, it's definitely worth it. I think this, especially with all the buyout stuff. So the fact there is a low stock ratio for people and everyone's buying out everything. You know, it just means there'll be more stuff available. Damn, another Toxicity. Number 2. I think the back of this feels weird. Yeah, it's like patchy on the back. Interesting. It's probably like a bit of a printing error. But, you know, at least it's not like a super valuable card. It is a Toxicity Terror. Man, if we... imagine we just get nothing but these in the packs. That'll be a shock. We'll go for fighting. Grass. But, for sure, if you're gonna get into, like, collecting, getting, like, one of each of the new things and keeping them sealed, maybe in, like, protection boxes, definitely worth it. This is a great game to invest into for the long term. I mean, I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player more than Pokemon. This is all kind of new to me, but I've always realized that Pokemon values are much better. Like, you can keep illustration rares. Sometimes stuff does drop in value. That's just kind of how games work. I'm going for Steel, Stark, Rip. But at the end of the day, usually most stuff goes up in value. It doesn't really go down. The only times I really think things go down for this game is if they're meta for the decks and for the actual TCG, and maybe they might hold more value for that reason. But it doesn't actually mean they are good. And, you know, they're going to be desired by people once they're out of rotation or they're no longer the best deck. We'll say Psychic. But if they're like, I mean, it's kind of like the basics, really, like Charizards, Pikachus, Gengar, loads of Pokemon that people always want copies of, and are always going to be popular with people. It's always worth looking into those, in my opinion. Oh, nice, a Bombardier EX. Do I own this one? I'm not sure if I own this one or not. Well, I've got 3 EXs so far. Very nice. I can't remember if I own that Bombardier EX. I think I do. Pretty sure I already own 2 Toxicities, or it's 1 Toxicity, but maybe I've got a playset now. Who knows? We'll go for Fire. But definitely worth investing into just collecting these. And, I mean, like, it's like the Gengar VMAX has got value too. I don't even know how much that was when it first came out, but probably wasn't nowhere near as much as it is now. And it's just because it's a Gengar. It looks great as well. Yeah, any Pikachu stuff that comes out, definitely worth keeping hold of. Even to a degree, the McDonald's stuff, you could keep a hold of all the McDonald's stuff that comes out. I saw some people already trying to sell that stuff for ridiculous value on one of the trading groups I'm on. Everyone was just like taking the piss out of them. Because it was like £40 they were asking for some of the stuff. Maybe more. So, I mean, currently, yeah, the UK doesn't have it. I'm not even sure if we will get it, but I think we are. And if we do get it, we just have to buy Happy Meals. And it's not going to cost us nowhere near as much. We'll say Electric. Steel. Lucky Steel. Well, but, you know, is what it is. I've always been more into Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I've always preferred the actual game. But I've got to a stage where the actual game's gotten, like, boring to me. And I looked at Pokemon. Pokemon's always been a bit boring to me as well. Oh, nice, an Iron Valiant EX. I don't think I own this one. I have 4 EXs so far, not too bad. Looks pretty cool. It's a future Pokemon. 4 EXs from 10 packs so far. It's pretty nice. For sure, yeah, like, I'd definitely consider getting into it. We'll say Psychic. Oh, on the dot. Does that mean we're getting something crazy now? We believe. It's another Toxicity. I'm gonna contemplate my look, maybe I'll get a whole page of them at one point. Tinkaton, got a Pansage reverse. Pretty sure I've got like all of the monkeys reverse holo. So a Tinkaton reverse into a Zacian. Hold up, I've got to check this. Did I get them all? Yeah, we've got Simipour. Sincere. Oh, and Pansage, but not the evolved form. Okay, no, yeah. We technically got one of each of them, just 2 big ones and 1 small. I didn't get any of them as a holo, did I? No. But that was the opening. But yeah, definitely worth collecting. It's hard at the moment to get into it, I think, because all the stores are getting bought out of their stock. Okay, there are places I know that still sells like singles of Search and Sparks and stuff like that, but most places are completely bought out, and it's kind of ridiculous because I get like the 151 collections getting bought out, the Prismatic Evolutions getting bought out, but like when you go into a store and they've bought out the Surging Sparks or the Stellar Crown or whatever they've just had in, you know, what's the point of buying them out as well? But Surging Sparks hold some value as well, but you can still find them in places. I think like Smith's has still got loads of Surging Sparks individual packs for sale. At least one by me does. It's got like 5 or 7 booster boxes somewhere around there, stocked up on Surging. And, you know, there's definitely going to still be places Surging Sparks. Yeah, Prismatic Evolution's really cool set to open. It's a shame that it's so pricey. Currently, for me, I'm just buying one of each of the new products. So I have got the Prismatic Evolution tins coming in the post, but I did have to pay like above retail price for them, unfortunately, because there was just none available when I did go to look into it. I'm gonna start trying to pre-order stuff, just like one of each thing, so I don't have to spend above retail. But it is a bit sad at the fact that there's barely any stock available. But I'd say don't worry too much about it. It's up to you guys if you want to buy stuff above retail. I'd probably suggest against it. I just want to open stuff on this and show people stuff. And, you know, but if you just want to kind of get stuff in the sets, you honestly, maybe it's better to just get the individual cards from people rather than pack opening. And maybe talking to your locals, see if they can get some in, pre-order like a little bit. Some locals are really great. There are a lot of stores that are super great, have limits to how many people can get. I mean, some scalpers, see, in my opinion, scalpers, it's upsetting for the game, but I'm not fully, like, I hate them. Because I understand it's just kind of how marketing works for a lot of the card gaming. And, you know, that it happens, unfortunately. It just happens. We had an issue in Yu-Gi-Oh! A while back where one of the sets were really hard to get, so the stuff was more valuable, and the set itself was more valuable. But it just happens, unfortunately. But I'd say not to worry too much about it. Hopefully, like Pokemon themselves. The only downside is if they print Prismatic Evolution into the ground and print loads of it, because all the values of the stuff will go plummeting. Currently, the pull ratios on this set are all over the place, because you get people who open like 10 ETBs and don't get a single SIR, and then you get people who open 1 ETB and get a God pack, and it's like, is that because there are packs with like 5 SIRs, 6 SIRs in it, and therefore the pull ratio for SIRs has gone down? I still see people pulling non-evolutions SIRs. I think I've got 1 or 2. I'm not sure. I can't remember, honestly. But I've pulled some decent stuff from Prismatic. At the end of it, I'm not too bothered if I don't get an evolution. Yeah, it'd be great if I got one, but I'm not going into the pack openings thinking I'm going to get one, because their pull ratios are non-existent. But I do enjoy opening smaller stuff like this. There are still a lot of cool products around to open if you're not wanting to actually play the game. So I'm going for Scarlet and Violet mainly, because I want to play the TCG. And so it's better for me to have playable cards lying around rather than non-playable. I do have some Sword and Shield stuff because I do want to open some Lost Origin and get the Giratina ETB. It's a bit expensive, but I might grab it. Just because if stuff looks nice to me, I want to get it. I want to open it. It looks cool. There are loads of Pokemon I really like the look of. But my main focus is going to be the sets that are newer and the ones that have playable cards, because I'm going to want to make loads of decks, get loads of deck profiles out. There's something on YouTube I realized there's barely any deck profiles around. Like, I YouTube Pokemon deck profiles, and it was all for like the online game, not really for actual cards. So hopefully I can just start uploading loads of deck profiles once I've got the game around and my confidence is good and how well I can play and how well I can deck build. Like for Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm fine at that. Sometimes a bit behind on the meta, but hopefully I can get something going with that. But anyway, I think I just dragged the end of this video out at like 5 minutes chatting. Hope you all enjoyed. Sorry for dragging out the last part. And I do hope everyone can still get like stock they want to get. Make sure to pre-order, even if it's just one thing, pre-order some of the stuff before it comes out, just while we're going through this stage of everything getting bought out everywhere. I mean, if you guys really want to do like community stuff and you see loads of stock in a place, you could potentially buy it out, but then just redistribute it out at the same prices, maybe to people in your locals or want them. That way you don't lose money, but you don't gaining an advantage if you dislike scalpers. That's the case. But end of the day, it's unfortunately what the market's come to, and everything is going to cost more than recommend retail. I think what's upsetting about it is usually the market takes time to go into place for that, but it's happening straight away. Things are coming out and they're instantly getting bought out, and it's happening straight away, which is upsetting because you expect them to get stuff for retail price when they've come out, but you can't really because they're getting bought out everywhere and then sold straight away. But and they don't bring hate on people, don't be horrible to people. Just try to be respectful. It's sad to see, but people just want to make a living. People want money, like anyone in the world. And the only thing that really counteracts that is either one or two things: people don't buy from them at all, which is unrealistic. People are still going to buy, either from small quantities or not, or you're going to have a Pokemon print loads of more stuff, so scalpers can't just buy out everything in the store because, I mean, they just won't have enough money for it because there'll be so much stock that's come in. But anyway, enough of that. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope everyone's enjoying the game at the moment, even with the low stock count. There's still fun stuff to open. If you just like opening stuff, I'd say get into that a bit more. Be patient. There will be new stock around. Just keep your eyes out. Pre-ordering. Good. Be careful. There are a lot of scammers out. There are a lot of scammers on Facebook pages, Facebook group pages, group chats, and scammers on just like selling websites, setting fake websites up to get you to send loads of money over to buy loads of stock. Be careful of those. But I'll see you all around. Bye.